Okay, so this is issue 3 of Deathstroke. Again, we've gone for another cover. I believe this is another Jorge one. I could be wrong. And the main cover itself is pretty decent as well. Shockingly enough, a decent issue again. This is really good. So in the last issue, we saw that Deathblow and Deadshot had turned up. Interesting. We were quite surprised that Deathblow showed up because you know, a lot of the Wildstorm stuff has slowly slipped away from DC canon. Anyway, they're basically going about it. Deathstroke is trying to determine who killed Wintergreen and who paid them off to basically bring them in. And it's like, Deadshot's like, okay, this is my target. Deathblow's just here as a hired hand. Okay, you go, fair enough then. And then we got cut back to, was it say years ago? Yeah, years ago. I didn't think it was a specific date because that would have been too clever. Anyway, so Wintergreen's there. They've got basically a meeting with all of the assassins. I don't know Black Spider and I don't know Drakon. They're the two I don't know. An Orphan I'm not too sure about either. But surely Orphan. Well, the only Orphan I remember is Batgirl. Basically they're having a meeting there, and they are trying to set some rules up because they're saying that with being assassins, there's a good chance we might come into contact with each other when these kind of things go out, and we kind of need a set of rules that go between us. And of course, Ra's al Ghul turns up with his League of Assassins and tries to kind of put it all down. He kills a couple of people, and Deathstroke kills a couple of people as well, which is probably why we never see them again. But basically, the rules are that don't interfere, don't cause problems. If you see someone else on the thing, it's a personal thing. You don't go after family. It's a one-on-one thing. If someone interferes or gets in the way or whatever, then it's between you and them, not anybody else, and all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of like an honor among thieves kind of thing. One thing I do love is the fact that they gave him his original costume during this part, which I think is fantastic. So yeah. So anyway, so that kind of determines that they basically got some kind of professional courtesy to each other. Then we cut to not long afterwards, where he explains to his wife basically about we tried to do something about it, which I assume one of his sons was killed in some kind of, I can't remember how his other son died, but there someone must have killed it in either in a crossfire or whatever, or that kind of thing. But basically, he's trying to put that right and say, okay, so it won't happen again. It's like, no, you've not done enough. So she kind of is not happy with him still. Anyway, we cut back to now, and he's constantly basically going on about it goes through all the rules, which is quite nice. We get to all the rules of exclusivity and discretion and all this kind of stuff, and he's determined to find out who killed Wintergreen. And according to Deadshot, at least, as he's on the ground and he's been injured, and the cool kind of helmet thing he's got has been destroyed, it turns out that Deathstroke killed Wintergreen. Which is odd. But unless I'm mistaken, that is not his current costume, which would seem to suggest to me that might be Ravager because of the grey thing around the neck. Ravager's got that. Surely that's Ravager. That's not Deathstroke. Again, I don't know. But yeah, so this was decent. Again, comparing this to the other DC All-In stuff, again, I still really love Firestorm. As I said in my Labour review earlier on, that one I think is going to be very, very short, 1 or 2 issues of jokey stories, and that'll be it. This Deathstroke one seems to be in for the long haul, like the old Deathstroke, the Terminator series from way back. Which DC Finest I would love you to collect, please, because that would be really nice. Even though I think I've got most of the issues, I'd love to get those collected up. But yeah, so this one's, I think, I think if this one's got the potential to run. Whether or not the character's popular enough to make that happen, I don't know. I would hope so. He's a particularly very well-known character. He's kind of got um, you know, cross media knowledge because he's shown up in so many things, either as a Batman villain or in the computer games or whatever. So Deathstroke Terminator is kind of like not just a Titans villain anymore. He's more of a Gotham Batman villain, possibly Titans, possibly DCU, all this kind of stuff. So that's very, very cool. So I'm hoping that this continues for a lot longer than 6 issues. It would be nice to be a proper ongoing, um, but we'll see. So I think a lot of these, again, I think when they announced all these all-in titles, a lot of them are designed basically just to kind of go scattershot and see which ones stick around and actually work. And I think didn't they do that did they? I swear they did that a few years ago, where they basically did that voting thing, didn't they? Where people got to vote what series they wanted, and I don't think anything actually ever came of that apart from some one shots or maybe some miniseries. I don't think anything actually. I don't remember anything kind of like, okay, this is a breakout series. It's fantastic. It's gone for 40 issues or 50 issues or whatever. I don't remember anything like that. Because the Robins one of those and all that kind of stuff. That was a few years ago. Crikey. So yeah, I think this is their next kind of attempt at that, and I think this one really works. So Dead Man that's coming up could be quite good because I don't mind the character Dead Man too, but again, it depends how much they alter him to kind of fit the story. And the Demon obviously is another character that could be really, really cool. But again, it depends where we're kind of sitting on it. Are we going jokey? We're going real lifey kind of Hellboy style demon stuff. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, all in all, decent book. Well worth your time if you're interested in Deathstroke at all. So there you go. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.